The receiver of the ultimate contraption, yet again for the second time this morning, knocked down by potentially who knows what. Hence the camera. Guys, my beautiful bride, Giggly Girl, who's down in the garden right now, and myself may have accidentally devised a strategy to potentially lure the potential Bigfoot Sasquatch out of the forest and into the field. I'm going to tell you what's going on as we make our way down to the garden to see Giggly Girl, who did not want to come up here with me. So we're going to go to her. She's planting some heirloom seeds anyway. I'm going to tell you what's going on after I go back here and set up the receiver of the ultimate contraption again, which has been knocked down for the second time again today. I'll be right back. Make sure while I'm back there you get my 6, and don't forget to look in the treetops. All right, you're coming with me. I'm bringing the camera because I want to show you something that was not here when I came up here 40 minutes or so ago to set this thing back up after it got knocked down that time. As you can see, there's a receiver of the ultimate contraption. Look at this. Have we been gifted? Have we been gifted yet again? If you'll remember, some time ago, not too awful long after our potential Bigfoot Sasquatch throwing a tree at our house and taking Roger the rooster and a hen, we came up here at our gifting spot and we found this, what may potentially be the remains of Roger. So now, I don't know what that is, a jawbone of a dog or a deer, I don't know. So anyway, let me turn that sucker back up. I'll be right back. It's back. Where'd my red circle go? Here it is. There's the receiver of the ultimate contraption, back where it goes. So now we're going to take a walk down the hill. Here's what we're doing. I've been spending the last couple of days cleaning our pond. About every 2 years we clean all the algae and gook out, and Miss Giggly Girl right there is planting some heirloom seeds. So I'm going to walk and talk as I explain why I went into the house and got the phone. You see a lot of activity today. We may have accidentally devised a way to get these suckers and keep getting my 6. Sounded like somebody threw a rock at me or something. So get my 6, get a total grand view of our campground up here. It's beautiful, it's green. Watch the tree lines, look for movement, look for dark objects. Okay, so I'm gonna go down here and clean the pond a little bit more. I'm gonna set this camera up to where you can see myself cleaning the pond, my beautiful bride Giggly Girl down here, and this area, the campground up here, where the receiver of the ultimate contraption is located and where it's been continually knocked down. Because this morning, I was cleaning the pond, Dearly was in the garden planting, and both of us heard what sounded like primal grunts, detected movement out of the corner of our eyes up here. I heard a crash, came up, it was the ultimate contraption, the receiver of the ultimate contraption. It had fallen, or it had been pushed. I set it back up, went back to work on the pond. Same thing happened, maybe half an hour later. So that's when I decided to go in and get the phone. I swear it sounded like a rock. Guys, you might want to put your headphones on and go back and listen. It sounded like a rock being thrown into the fields. So anyway, let me set the phone up and see if we can catch any movement or anything like this on camera from the angle down here. So, what's my point? Well, that's just, my point is it's what's been going on. So anyway, side note, and this is no spoiler alert. We went and saw Endgame, the Avengers, the new movie, Avengers movie the other day, Friday night at the theater, and there was a gem in there. I'm not going to tell you who said it or who they said it to, but I want to share this gem with you because a lot of you used to feel inspired by these videos. Here's some inspiration for you. This person said to the effect that a true superhero is not someone who is the best at doing or being what they're supposed to do or be, but a real hero is someone who attempts their ultimate best to be the person who they are. Think about that and go see the movie if you haven't seen it. No spoiler alerts, but that was a quote I wanted to share from that movie. I found that to be inspiring. Now, I'm gonna flip the phone around so we can see what Miss Giggly Girl's up to. There she is. Hello, Giggly Girl.
Hi.
What are you doing over there?
Preparing for my garden.
Preparing for your garden?
Yeah.
Oh, look at all this firewood. I've been still cutting firewood, and Miss Dearly's been in here preparing for her garden. We're getting a little bit of a late start, but we don't care. We've been very busy, haven't we, hon?
Yep.
Cleaning the pond.
Busy.
So, wow, look at that. What you doing here, honey?
I'm gonna, how you say this in English?
Plant?
Yeah, I'm gonna prepare it. I'm gonna plant. Look at the worm, it's so big.
Let me see. Let's zoom in on that. Well, that's a nice one, isn't it?
Yeah. Fertilizer.
Yeah, well, it'll make fertilizer with its castings, won't it? So what you got going on here?
I have this.
What is that one?
Cayenne long red.
Oh,
spicy.
Spicy peppers you like to sneak into my food when I've been mean to you? What are you laughing at? Honey, this is one of those serious Bigfoot Sasquatch videos, so don't laugh, okay?
Sorry.
What's that?
Okay. Eggplant. And tomatoes.
Tomatoes.
That's it.
What's your favorite?
Eggplant.
What did you plant over there already?
I have here bell pepper
Uh-huh.
and okra
Mm-hmm.
and carrots
Mm-hmm.
and garlics.
And garlics? How many garlics?
A lot. Did you see that?
Yeah. You like garlics, huh?
Yep.
You cook everything with garlics, huh?
Yeah. You remember this?
Yeah, what is that?
This weeping willow.
Uh-huh.
Last year, this is our teepee because
Uh-huh.
we planted long beans here.
Uh-huh.
And then look.
Yeah.
Isn't it cool?
Yeah, we can get more cuttings and get more weeping willow trees from there, huh?
Yep. Okay.
All right, well, you have fun here. I'm gonna go work on the pond and set this camera up to get us both in the shot, and whatever may potentially be up here knocking down that. Is it still up? Yeah, it looks like it's still standing up. All right, hon. See you soon. All right, guys, let's see if we can sneak up on this big bass I have in here. I saw him this morning when I was running. I ran 3 miles here around. Oh, I saw a frog or something jump. You see all this green algae. It's got that spiral going down, spiral type algae going down to the bottom of the pond. I've been coming in here and cleaning it out. I've got the back portion here clean. You can see I'm just laying it along the bank, kind of like the chop and drop method with algae. So I've cleaned this first row, Now I'm going to be putting on the waders here soon and wading in there. Man, you should see some of the carrots I've been pulling out of here, by the way. So now let's see if we can see that big bass as I'm heading over here. I've got catfish in here as long as my leg. There's frogs everywhere, as you can see. I see some bluegill. I don't know if you can see them or not in the phone. But see, like here, the water's very, very clear. There's a bluegill right there. I don't know if you can see it or not. But it'll take a week or 10 days, but this whole pond will be this clear. We do this every other year. We let it grow over every other year so that the baby fish have a better chance of survival and whatnot. I love that term, whatnot. You can use it interchangeably. You can use it for anything. Okay, so anyway, that's my little stool over there. I'm gonna set the camera up, get myself working over here, get Miss Giggly Girl working in the garden, and I want you guys watching this area. Keep your eyes up, all open up through here. What is that? Is that just a shadow? Yeah, you know, guys, I can only zoom so much with this and get us all, okay? So I want you guys to be doing the looking for us, okay? Get our 6. Okay, guys and girls. Just my circles. Huh. Tell you, all this potential Bigfoot Sasquatch hunting equipment, I go through these like crazy. Okay, watch up in this area. This is where we've been detecting movement. Where's Giggly Girl? She's in the garden. I'm going to be over here along the bank cleaning with the alginator. It's a rake my wonderful neighbor just made me. I'm going to show it to you here in a second. But we have been seeing movement up here. Keep your eyes open and listen too. And yes, I live in farm country, and yes, I know how cows and bulls and donkeys sound. And yes, sometimes we hear those in our video. But yes, sometimes we hear other things, and I know that you do too. This is the alginator. My wonderful neighbor, who I would never run off with a crayon, who is not Mr. J, who was run off with a crayon, made this for me. He spent a whole day in his shop using scrap aluminum he had to make a lightweight rake with a very wide set of teeth on it there, so that I can get the algae out of here better. As you can see from looking at the teeth, they're more effective than these here teeth, or those of the little steel rake I've used in years past. So keep your eye on the whole area, eyes, both of them. Listen, I'm gonna go do some work and make it look like I'm completely unaware that there potentially is anything going on up there. Well, I seem to have gotten all the algae out of there that I can reach from the bank with that rake, so I'm gonna have to go get my waders on and just wade in there like I started to do yesterday. Yeah, I've got to wade in there and get the rest. So let's get one last look at Giggly Girl there and our backdrop. If at any point in this video you believe you saw something, you believe you heard something, give us a timestamp. Let us know where and when. And we'll see you for more next time at Homesteading Off the Grid here with the PBS S, the potential Bigfoot Sasquatch show.